Welcome everyone, my name is Jack, and this is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't even know where to begin with this game. This video is easily going to be 30 minutes, up to like an hour, 2 hours long, because there's so much I want to tell you about this game. Now to start off, I've played The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2, but only about the first half of each, just because it didn't really grip me. They were quite hardcore RPGs based off a series of fantasy novels. I'll explain a bit more about the story later, but I want to point out the visuals first. I think the visuals are stunning, but you can probably realize they look a bit cartoony, and that's because everything is running at the lowest settings. My graphics card is the minimum graphics card. If I had a box, the minimum graphics card is my one, a GTX 660. Now, I can't run the game very well. I'm running it at about 40 frames a second, which is good. I like the 60 frames a second compared to like 30 frames and better looks. But you'll notice that like over where the top of my head is over there, that's fields, and I can't even see the foliage. Certain things like the saddle like were kind of washed out, and it's not the true beauty of the game. And now I think this game looks gorgeous. I think it has a very beautiful, natural, realistic aesthetic, but I want you to understand that the game can look a million times better than this, so don't hold the graphics to this video. This is the lower settings. We're going to be focusing a lot more on gameplay and everything, but to show you, that's the wrong menu, to show you what the graphics settings can go up to and what it includes, we'll quickly have a look at it in maximum frames per second. I'm running at 1080p, even though the video will be at 720 at full screen, but there's number of characters, shadow, terrain, all the things are low except for foliage visibility, because I want to be able to see at least some trees in the distance, but having this up all the way makes it look amazing. And also post-processing, like, the only thing I've got on is bloom, just to give it a bit of extra buzz, but everything else is turned off. So the game can look absolutely incredible, but this video won't. It still looks great, but it can look even better than this. So what is The Witcher 3? You play as Geralt of Rivia. He is a witcher. So think of a fantasy world where there are monsters. And now the witches, I think the easiest way to describe them, when they were younger, they were, I don't want to say mutated upon, but they're the result of kind of small mutations. So they have a bit of sight, they can be very quiet if they want to, they've got a bit of extra strength, stuff like that. And they're monster slayers. They kind of are outcasts of the world. There's, elves and dwarves and humans, but we're the outcasts, and not many people view us very well. However, when there's a monster to be slayed, we are the ones to solve it. So we have two swords, if I jump off my horse here. The one on my left, that's a steel sword, and now that is used for chopping up animals like a bear or a wolf, and also humans, because there's bad guys. This game is dark. This game is really dark, and it is gory as well, and I probably should mention that now. But there is something real about it, and that's what I like. There is racism, there is deceit, there are lies, but it's not like over the top, it's not subtle, it just makes sense. I gotta think, it's a very beautifully crafted world. The other sword I've got is a silver sword. This is my special silver sword used for slaying anything otherworldly. So drowners, there are actually, you know what? We can go to our glossary. The menu system is as interesting as the game. I think that's incredible. Let's go to the bestiary. So bears, I've slayed a couple of those, and they are massive creatures, and wolves. Those would be your steel sword. Hybrids, we'll come to griffins in a moment. Drowners and ghouls, those are your silver swords. And like a spectre, like a wraith. We're going to actually verse one of these pretty soon. And they're vulnerable against Yrden and Quen. Spectre and Moondust Bomb. Okay, griffins, they're a massive half-eagle, half-tomcat beast. And we're going to go after a royal griffin later on. So how am I going to do this video? I'm going to do it in two parts. One is I'm going to do a side quest. And this game has blown me away. And honestly, it's probably one of the best video games I've ever played, because the world is so believable. And the side quests are 1, important, 2, interesting, and 3, fulfilling and satisfying. There's not something like you just walk up and someone's like, hey, you kill 50 things and I'll give you $20. Like, nothing like that. I'll show you the quest system here. So we've got a couple of major quests, and we won't look at those at the moment. Secondary quest is a game called Gwent, which think of like Hearthstone, a card game, and it's really deep and quite fun. And I might do a whole video on Gwent later on. However, I've got a Witcher contract. It's not like a normal secondary quest. It's a Witcher contract. So a side quest to kill a certain beast. Now, this is going to be our active quest, and we're going to do this one to start with. I've already done it. I played through a bit earlier and checked it was, suitable, and it's great. It covers everything I want to talk about, and it's perfect. And then after that, I'm going to talk about the story of The Witcher 3 specifically, and then we will jump into a story mission, or part of a story mission, which deals with a griffin. And I think that'll be really exciting and cool. I have no idea what's going to happen with it though, so that'll be interesting as well. So we're going to do the contract Devil by the Well. In White Orchard, Geralt happened upon a notice posted by a certain Odoran residing in the village. The man wanted someone to take out the monster who was haunting the area around an old well, and doing so required a professional. That was typical Witcher work as they come, so Geralt decided to talk to the man. Now, I'm about 2 or 3 hours into this game. Now, you see this land around me, I can go anywhere. Now, I can probably go to those far trees where the top of my head is to probably, I think I can go to those buildings in the distance. I don't know. Maybe those trees there. It is a massive area, and the world map. So we're going to go up to this house here, and then I know the well's here, and we're going to be dealing in this area. So remember this distance on the map, and this is how big this first area is. Like, it's considerable. Like, there's mountains and gullies and all sorts. Then there's the world map. Oh my goodness, it just goes on and on. So like this area here, which is made of 2 areas, look how big this place is. Okay, there's maximum zoom. Look at this. And this is a massive city, and I can go to any one of those buildings. That's ridiculous. And then over here in the Isles, if I zoom out here, here's one massive island. Look how big that is. But you know what? It goes on and on and on. Where's the other one? I think it's that one there. There might be another one somewhere. And you can go by boats to all these little islands. Oh, there's another one over here. I haven't even found this yet. They say, there's another one. They say it's going to take between 2,000, probably 100 for the story, about 200 to 1,000 to complete this game. Oh my goodness. I'm about 2 or 3 hours into the story. This is ridiculous. So, Roach is my horse. We can ride horse. We can even fight on horse, which is cool. Let's put my sword away. I'm playing with Xbox 360 controller. Best thing about this game, if you hold A, he automatically follows the road, and I just knock someone over. I don't know. You can't. I don't have a webcam now, but
I know what I know.
he's just riding by himself. Anyway, so in the town up ahead, actually, I'll show you. Let's go up into town. So right in here, just around the corner, frame rate tanks a bit here in the center of town. There's this notice board, and on there was the notice saying, "Hey, I need someone for help." Now, you might think, "Oh, it's like every other," and it's sadly the texture quality is so bad there. Everything looks pretty washed out on that board. Just ignore that. You might think, "Oh, you just go to the quest board, you get your quest and you're done with it." That's the only Witcher quest I've got from it. I was riding through a forest, and I was like, "Hey, look, it's just an ordinary forest, and there's a house." And in every other game, I would have gone past that house and not had a second thought about it, because you wouldn't have been able to enter it. It would have been just decrepit. Maybe you could go in, and there was, I don't know, maybe a chest or something you could look, something like that. However, after playing a few hours of this, I knew better, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go past, and I'm gonna check it out. And I went into it. And there were 2 men from opposite sides of this big war which is happening, which I'll explain about later. And they decided to run from the battle, and they're pretty much dying. They were close from death. And the guy had a brother in the town, and I went and I decided I could go help him, and I told the brother he was there, and he went and helped him. That was it. Wasn't any reward, wasn't anything like that. However, it was satisfying. It completed the world experience. Let's go in here and talk to Oldwine. I presume it's this guy up here. You can enter pretty much every building. It's amazing.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20 years?
So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day.
I wonder if we can help Mandy as well.
Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And don't let any man near.
Alright, so we can describe the ghost, or we can say, can't help you. So we're going to describe...
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
Because as a Witcher, there are
What does it look like?
many different types of wraiths.
Like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master. If you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Right, I'll help you. Let's talk about my reward. Now, it's interesting because Gerald's a monster slayer, and it's kind of, I don't know, people like to be able to have the choice. Now, I can either say I'll do it for free, or I can talk about my reward. And the thing I like about this game, it doesn't say like, give me your money, I'm going to do it for you. It's in a way that Geralt would do it. It's like, hey, it's my living. I have to do it. But I'm going to help him for free.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel.
I'm glad that that chainmail on my arm right there is at least a high quality no matter what city.
There on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Radio. We can deal with this. Now, where's Mandy? So we got contract by the well. Find the spirit that haunts the well. Is Mandy in here? I can use my Witcher senses here by zooming in, and I can see things that I can loot. But I'm not going to do it because it's this guy's house. So let's jump out. I'm going to double tap the left thumbstick and call Roach. Where'd Roach get to? Is he in behind a fence? How'd you get there, buddy? Oh my goodness, that was a ridiculously big jump. Radio. It's like an aviary up there. That's cool. Alrighty, let's get out of this village, tanking my frame rate. Look at the trees move. Doesn't this land look so organic and beautiful? I am absolutely loving it. What's that? Oh, it's a deer. Okay, so we found an abandoned village. This is supposedly where the Wraith haunts the well. Oh, Roach, you're blocking the way, you big oaf.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
So probably nighttime. However, we can find the spirit, or we can also find evidence of the spirit's presence using your Witcher senses. So if we zoom in, things are going to start becoming apparent. So for example, we can examine this.
Grass around the well scorched.
And scorched grass is kind of weird for a wraith.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Alright, so bestiary added. It's a noon wraith. So if we look in here. So Devil by the Well, we haven't got a picture of it yet. But that's like a normal, this special type of wraith is a, oh, I think she got a special, there it is, noon wraith. That's a normal wraith, that's a noon wraith. And then it's got Devil by the Well in particular. Interesting. So these ones, despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labours at midday to get out of the sun. They do it to avoid noon wraiths. So on particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will appear at times resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some kind of object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. The depth, just completing this game is amazing.
An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Now Geralt knew that. However, as part of the game's mechanic, we had to view the entry to like get us to learn it, and then he's like, okay, we got to find the item. So I'm gonna get some mushrooms on here, but we need to find the item. So let's have a look in the three houses. There's nothing here except for a whole lot of loot. So I'm gonna actually, I'm probably gonna be over encumbered if I loot too much. I can break, like looting is important, but I can also break a whole lot of stuff down and what's the thing? Break it down into materials that I can use for crafting. This is a much bigger house. Oh, a book. I found a book. Oh, there's something there as well. Yellow diary.
Might be useful.
Okay, read the diary from the house. So let's go to the inventory. And it's a quest item. So, yellow diary. It happened. Valka sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord of Court of Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary of a thought of repayment. When he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right on his first night. Now we finally got what we begged, mutilated for our pest song. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own at last. We can live as free men. First day of our freedom, Hull's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker's fumed out home with Hazelwood smoke to drive out evil. Buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold. And then he gave me a bracelet. Loveliest I've ever seen, a bracelet. Okay, and this is cool. Do you know what? Because I've done this quest, I didn't find this book. And this has added more to the story. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, that we ought to return to the merchant over my dead body. I'll never take it off. It will be there always to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us. That he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died. That he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One day or another, I have no intention to move 1 inch from here. Well...
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Okay, so we need to find the bracelet, but also...
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone
Okay.
who was still alive.
Let's follow the drag marks. And I love this, how it pops up and I can follow them along the ground. I think that's really, really cool. Like, does it just stop there? Well, it stops right at the door. That's not very far at all.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life.
So the
No
king
body in sight.
must have
But
come...
might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
And our eyes are awesome. You notice they got very different eyes.
Another print by the well.
So I think the Lord has come, killed the guy, and, well, just attacked the girl. We could go into this house. I don't think there's anything in this house. But I know there was something at the well. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh wait, it's still got the marker there. I'm wondering if that's because we just need to loot something, probably. That stuff is useful. Oh, relic. Yes, those are good. Some money. Oh, just jump around for no reason. Okay. Let's go look at the well. Huh. It still wants to check out that house. Let's have a look around the back. I see nothing there. Interesting. I probably haven't missed anything, but I'm wondering if it's just trying to enthusiastically tell me, you know, to take everything. Alright, so there's a palm print over here. Did you guys notice the rope?
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Oh, I wish I could play this game with a better graphics card.
Woman the journal belonged to.
I'd play this game. It's so it would look so much better, like especially with the roofing in there. Right.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing.
Arms missing.
Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
And this is what's cool, because I found it was a bracelet, but didn't find it from the book, and it was different dialogue. For me, it was just like, she might have had something with her, and over time, the weight had caused her arm to snap off. You know, it's kind of sad, but it was better because now I knew it, he said something different. So let's jump in. Okay, there's water. Use my wishes senses. Hello, there's something down there. So let's dive. Yes, there is swimming in this game. An ornate bracelet. Alright, very good. Now I need to find a way out of the cave. The whole bit of surface. Now, we can't climb up. We're just going to have to swim out. So if we go this way. Oh, do we have to go around this side? Alright, we'll go around this side then. I'm pretty sure I have a torch.
Lucky
Ooh.
not to come up empty-handed.
You want to talk about it?
Bracelet with an inscription. To Claire from Volker.
Declare from
Bracelet
Volker.
must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Mm-hmm. Radio. That was not graceful. Let's swim out of here. I knew this tunnel was here. I think we can make it out in one go. Don't need to go out for a breath there. They only got half everything. Maybe we can swim for a long time. I can't wait to go into the open ocean and swim in there. That'd be really cool. Rightio. I wonder if this water's a bit more polluted. I wonder why that's why they can't use it. Okay, so we've made our way out. Let's run back up. We look a bit wet at the moment.
This fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Alright, drink some potion, brew some wraith oil. Now that brings up a really interesting, I guess, mechanic or importance of this game, is that it's hard. It is pretty hard. Now, I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, and actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, just in case things go south, and I'm going to put up the difficulty by 1, because if I jump into difficulty, we've got Just a Story, or Story and Sword, then Blood and Broken Bones, and Death March. Now, I'm playing on the Sword and Story, or Story and Sword. I'm going to play on Blood and Broken Bones and see if it's a bit tougher. There was actually a permadeath mode as well. That'd be crazy. Now, in Skyrim, the enemies always level to you, or those kinds of games. So, someone that was a little bit tougher was always a little bit tougher throughout the game. Someone that was easier was always a little bit easier throughout the game. However, in this, they're always got a rank. So, in these opening areas, I'd come across like a level 7 or 10 wraith, and I'm level 2 or 3, and it was tough. Like, I had to be good at dodging and attacking and parrying, but if I didn't, 2 or 3 hits would just kill me. So preparing for battle is really important. Now, one of those ways is alchemy. Now, brewing potions. Now, I've actually got a couple of potions, and then the inventory. Swallow is important. It increases my vitality, regeneration, and it pauses for 2 seconds for taking damage. So if the battle goes south, I quickly scull it back, make sure I don't get hit for a while, but I can regenerate health. And I've got 3 of them, and every time I meditate or go to sleep or rest, those recharge if I've got alcohol to re-top them up, essentially. You only have to craft them once, which I really like. And 20 hours for stamina, so that's kind of with signs and for parrying. Now, I like how they automatically replenish, and when you rest on easier difficulties, your health fills up automatically, and harder ones they don't. Now, Spectre Oil is something interesting, and I think we could go for it. 10% attack power in Spectres. We need 4 Aranenias. I don't know how to even say that, but however, I know there is an alchemist over here. So what we'll do, you know what? We'll take the fast travel, because it's right here, instead of riding. Even though riding is pretty cool. Let's just fast travel to the sawmill, and notice, I'm playing on SSD, but man, that's some quick loading times. It's this way here, because I know north is on the map. Interface is really good. Time travels slowly. I can see what the weather's like. I can also harvest like all these plants if I wanted to. However, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's not it. I talked to this lady. I've helped her before, and she sells me goods.
Yes,
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
So I like also in the shop here, I can switch between the alchemy window and the shop. Just those 2 screens easily. That's really nice. Now, does this flower here? It's only $5 each, so I think we can grab 4 of those for 20 orange. There's florins, crowns, and orange, but 2 of them aren't used for trades. You pick them up, and then you have to convert them at the bank. Found that out. Okay, so now we should get, make Spectre Oil. Cool, we've brewed it. Sweet as.
Farewell.
Thank you for that, lady. Applying oils to your sword increases damage it deals to a certain type of opponent. You can tell this is the first time I've used it. Come on, jump across. There we go. So let's go back to this flagpost. And we'll jump straight back down. Even though riding is really cool, I just want to make this video a little bit quicker. Roach is still here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think I have to, when I start burying the body, it's going to trigger the spirit. So my health is nice and charged up. If I bring my sword out, does that bring out my attack? There we go. Oh, only for a moment. Yeah, I've got full health. I've got full potions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the oil. And I don't actually know how to do that in Witcher 3, but thankfully it's going to tell me. You have a blade oil. Use it to apply it to your sword. Go to usables. Go down to the oil. Push A. And then I'm going to put it on my silver sword, which is currently a little bit broken. But I picked up a repair kit somewhere. Oh, that's alchemy and crafting. Maybe it's under weapons. Oh, it's under weapons. Here it is. Amateur 15% durability. What's the difference between these two? Why is that one way more expensive? Oh, it's an armor. That's why. So I'm going to repair my silver sword. That will reduce any negative effects because it's weakening. Then inspector oil on that. It's now deal more damage that are vulnerable to this oil. I think I've just made a big mistake though. I don't know if I can trigger it during the daytime or not. How long does the oil stay on my sword for? That's an important question. If I... Oh, I just de-equipped it. There it is. Okay, go across to it. 2020, maybe 20 attacks. Maybe that's what it's saying. Okay. So, find the spirit that haunts the well. I also need to light a fire. I'm not going to find the spirit. That's kind of the overall goal. We can light a fire. We could do this at nighttime. Should we do it at nighttime? Let's do it at nighttime. I want to show you the meditation cycle. So I'm going to change the time of day. Let's change it directly to midnight. Very good. Very quickly loads as well. Lighted fire to destroy the Noonwraith's bones and bracelet. Also, I'm going to do, we've got 5 magical signs, and also got a couple of bombs, and my torch as well. So, 5 signs very quickly. Yrden, magical trap, and we'll need to use that. Quen is a shield, and I need to charge that up. So I've got a shield on me now. Igni is a fire burst. Axii kind of dazes or mind controls people depending on where you've leveled it up. And Ard is like a force push or a blast, but I'm going to pull out Yrden because I'll need it. Right, let's burn the body. That does not sound good. Sounds like he spawned at the start of the animation.
And the bracelet. Igni.
There's Igni. And that green glow. Right, here comes the frame rate drop. We're at 20 frames a second now. Oh gosh, it's a foul creature.
Hey, I think it worked.
Right. So I need to lock onto the target, make it easier. Dodge. Put down the magical trap, and that should expose it, because you can see that shimmery effect. I can't attack it. Yep, now I can. Oh, dodge. Oh, went out in the dash. Oh, I don't know which one it is. It's not those two. Okay, you there. Oh, you're recharging health? Maybe you're not. No, I need these magic traps. Come into my trap. Oh, don't dodge me. Okay, strong attack. Oh, I got it. Oh, but you got me. Okay, we need to get that potion, the swallow. 20 seconds at the top there. Oh, my armor at the top is struggling. Dodge, dodge. Oh, boy. Okay, roll out of the way. Chuck down the trap. I can do those quick little dashes. Oh, man, I was so close. Those traps expose them and make it much easier to fight. Oh, I like playing on this type of difficulty. Oh! I say that now. Oh! Okay, another potion. I'm getting very low on health. If I also get out my Quen, that'd be a smart. I have to wait a while for it to recharge, though. Strike! There we go. Got it. Right, the Devil of the Well has been expelled.
Gone.
And we'll take another swallow. Now that should recharge my health back up to full. So let's loot. We've got a whole bunch of like dusts and essences. Should be great for crafting. And also the New Wraith trophy. Oh, okay. So let's take all of those. I think I can wear the trophy. Oh, hold on. Also, quest updated, contract by the well. Let's do some 50 points, which is great. Inventory. I can put the... Yeah, the trophy's now on there. Oh, that's cool. If I go over here, across and down. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. So strap trophies to your saddle to receive a bonus. Oh, very cool. It's worth 250 gold. Wow. Chest armor. So my armor's... Yeah, it's not very good anymore. But I'm probably going to replace it soon, so I'm not too worried. However, I probably could use a small repair kit since I'm going to go into a big battle very soon. Oh, look! The Spectre Oil. Just how many times can I use that? Do I have to do it once? That's nice. I like it's not over the top, like I'm having to just constantly have to make new ones. It's kind of generous. So let's fix that armor. Okay. So let's go talk to this guy, even though it's pitch black at night. So is the trophy in that bag there, I presume?
Come on.
I hold out and he'll follow the road automatically, which is very, very cool. I can just guide him a little bit depending on which road I want to go on. Seems like he knows the way though. Just tell me around that person a little bit. And we're here. It's not too far, thankfully. Hello, mate.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away from Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
I'll tell him to keep the coin. I'm feeling
At this
generous.
point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Come on.
Alright, give me something. Game saved. I got raised an amethyst. That's pretty cool. Quest is updated because it is completed. Ready? There we go. Very good. Now, interestingly, the quest is done. However, you did mention the herbalist knew something, and I am keen to go check that out. And I didn't do this in my other playthrough. So let's just have a quick little ride over there. Where is it? Round this way. Straight across. Oh, we see the hut from here. Let's see if she knows anything. I wonder, there might not be a dialogue option for it, but we'll find out.
Yes?
Oh, there is! Ever know a woman named Claire?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Wow, I just received a whole bunch of ingredients for crafting such salt, peter, and all sorts. Pippercane fruit. Hellebore petals. Wow, that was generous of her. Oh my goodness. There's loads of stuff. Very cool. And that's what I love about The Witcher. the quest was completed. I didn't need to find that out. However, it was like, hey, if you want to, you can go find this out if you really need to. And yeah. Well, I think this is a good place for the first half of the video. We're not making 2 videos. We're going to keep going. But if you want to not get any of the main story spoiled for you, leave now. We're going to play part of the story, but do beware, it is only an hour or 2 in the game. It's not major story spoilers, but it is kind of the premise for the game. What we'll do first, though, is we're going to meditate until dawn, till 4 AM. And then my strong alcohol was used to replenish. Alright, I'll just wait. Cool. So the Beast of White Orchard is the mission we're currently doing, and we're looking for an old friend or an old lover called Yennefer of Geralt. And me and my master, or my friend, we're going to try and find her on her trail. We came to this village and we were close, but we've lost the trail again. And someone knows something, and he said, "Hey, I'll give it to you, but can you please dispel the Griffin? It'll help my soldiers and help the town." There is a big ongoing war, but I don't think I need to tell you about that. I'm in a big field of sunflowers here. So what we've done is we're getting ready to fight the Griffin. The Griffin is a massive beast. Let's just walk into town. And I've got a plant that grows underwater. Once you pull it out of the water, it makes a very strong stench. It's going to attract the Griffin as a trap. I'm going to kill it. So we've got an epic fight up ahead.
Freak.
Let's see how we go.
Whose field is that the other side of the river? By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This boy, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What's this conversation about?
harvest is a long way off yet.
Is there some reason I'm supposed to go over there? Alright, let's talk to Vesemir.
What is it, Wolf?
We're the White Wolf. Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name?
This is all new to me, by the way.
May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Well, not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Here we are, getting quite old.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
We know a
Griffin's
lot.
abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure. Set a
I've been
trap.
busy.
And how's that going?
I've got some Blackthorn. I've got some information. I've got both. I've been really
Learned some
busy.
Things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
We got some Blackthorn.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'll point out something quickly. When I was trying to find the Griffin nest, I was told that some people were trying to go find it. They didn't really come back at all. They died. Someone else found them later. And I had to go try and find that person to find where the nest was. But I was like, oh, I'm going to go and just find this other... I'm going to go to this point. I wanted to check out what was at this point of interest. I kept riding a bit further because I'd heard that if you just ride, even if there's no mark on the map, you might find something. I walked into the nest. I was like walking up the hill. I'm like, oh gosh, I've just walked into the nest. And the quest marker instantly just changed to saying, you don't have to do any of that stuff anymore. You found the nest. That's pretty cool. So time to set the trap.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Very good.
Meet you there.
Right. Prepare to fight the Griffin by brewing a Thunderbolt potion. Open the game menu. Go to Alchemy. You'll need the right ingredients. And then there's a description. And then the categories. Find Thunderbolt. There, okay. Increases attack power. Ah, it's a new potion which they unlocked for us. Very good. Well, I can make that. I got plenty of that stuff. To use the item during gameplay, you must be equipped in the inventory panel, and then... Oh, I just made another one, or I tried to make another one. So that you have a Witcher potion, but in order you must equip it. So we go to usables, we go to the Thunderbolt, and then we put it to one of our slots, so we can easily just push a button on the D-pad to instantly use it. I'm going to replace this one here, which is replacing stamina. And now, yep, so up or down, cool. And the top one is for the health. Very good. And we want to use the oil, because that's not needed. Meet Vesemir. Now, it's 5 AM and raining. I don't really want to fight in the rain. I'm going to meditate just a couple of hours till the rain passes. It's clearing up. Very good. Oh, gosh, this game is beautiful. Roach. You're in the tree. What the heck are you doing in there, Roach? Oh. Get on, Roach.
Come on.
So 130 meters. Oh, it's actually not that far. It's just like just there on the other side of that river. Oh, it is. In this grove, just in here. Oh, I love the fields. Though it doesn't render very well. You there, mate?
Whoa.
Oh, that's my friend. That farmer's probably want to move. Roach. I wonder if I can actually scare Roach away by doing Ignite. It kind of scared him away. That's a great way to scaring horses to get armed riders to come off. So last check. Beastery. Griffins are vulnerable against grape shot bombs. I couldn't find hybrid oil. And also my art attack. Now I've been upgrading my art attack. And grape shot. Firstly, do I have grape shot? Got 2 bombs. Got Sorrow and Grape Shot. Okay, the bottom one's Grape Shot. Cool. Also, the, not the world map, the character screen, these are the abilities here. So each one of these things are ability and they unlock when you develop so much in that. So for example, the 5 signs is 1 for each. And as I put at least 1 more point, then I'll unlock the second row. Combat ones, Alchemy, General, and then there's also mutagens later. But you can't become overpowered because to unlock them, you have to put the ability into this tree here. So currently I've got my Ard one in there because I wanted to increase the range of it by 3 yards. It might make it easier to fight with. Also what I'm going to put in there, I could put in the Igni one, but I might put in... I've got one here which I'm able to deflect arrows back at their attackers. I thought that was awesome. I had to do it. And this one here, during the day, Vitality regenerates by 10 points when not in combat. It's probably not very useful. We have no points available either. I might just put in the Igni one. So I'll put it into that slot there. And the cool thing is when I get mutagens, which are just another thing completely, I can put it here. And if it's blue, it will then increase the ability of all the blue ones. And I unlock these. I can unlock my next one at level 4. But at the moment, I can only use 2 abilities. And I think that's really cool. Okay. Let's have a chat to him. Actually, let's save. Let's not be silly.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Supposedly he'll hear it for miles. Is that a dead sheep?
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
Cower.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me.
Kaer Morhen is the witch's castle, or old castle. Keep it their home.
Maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our plans.
So at the Batcave, we need to hide it.
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Oh.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome. Wait, take this.
Oh, it's a crossbow. Oh,
So, won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
took you for traditionalist or gambling. Well, I'll
A witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop
yeah.
talking. Got a griffin to kill.
That doesn't look like an right animal. Right, Royal Griffin, what we need to do, activate the crossbow, select it and place it A for your active, and then push right button to let loose a bolt. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, now also R is my blast. Oh gosh, it's up.
It's about to dive.
It's in the trees though. Come out of the trees, you silly griffin. Oh. Daze it. Holy smokes! Holy crap! Okay. I am stunned and need to run. Hup! Hup! Go away, you. I've got unlimited crossbow bolts. Woo! Woo! Can you, like... Alright. Oh, we're gonna go for a strong attack then. Can I aim this? Oh, I can aim this. Woo! Okay, you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I got him! Oh, I actually got him!
Come on.
Okay, parry. Negate that damage.
Damn it.
Okay, need another swallow. Let's run away for a bit. Wait for him to jump up. Okay, reload that crossbow. Okay. Man, he's got a lot of health.
Damn! It's fast!
It is fast. I need to use that dazing spell. I'm getting low on my swallows, which is an issue. But I'm learning. I'm learning how it works. Okay, I need to run. I need my swallow to recharge my health while I've got some. Oh! Right, I'm with the crossbow bolts. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I got him again. Recharge back. Only does 16 damage, it's not very much. Daze. Strike, strike, and then... Oh, need to watch... Okay, so 2 strikes. We can fit 2 strikes in. Man, those Royal Griffins are tough. Daze. Strike. And back. Back. Oh, crossbow side, I'm not ready! I was not ready. Okay, I need to quickly find some food. Grab some food out. What's some food? What is good for food? Because I have none of these left. I have none of those left. I'm an alchemy and crafting, so I probably want, like, usable items. Apple? Yeah, they look good. Vitality, 10 second... I got 12 of them. Okay, let's go for some of those. Slow down. It slows down time a bit, which is good. Oh, where's he going? Come back, you. Alright, if you want to run away. I'm gonna keep it...
Get away!
Roach! Roach, I think we need to go. Crap, we're following a griffin! Look at it go! Oh my gosh. Using your Witcher senses, you will not only see more, but also hear more. To heighten your senses and determine the origin. Oh, okay, so I can sense it up on that hill. Is it staying here? It is. Nope, nope, it's not staying here. Nope, it is staying here. Roach, go, go! Okay, the horse is getting freaked out. Not surprisingly. Oh, that was a close dodge. Roach, you need to, like, leave. Oh. I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned. Deju. Oh, man, he's getting tough, but I like this tough difficulty. God, I'm not very good with that. Okay, my R meter is full, so let's... Where's my buddy? Oh, he's coming back. Missed. Didn't miss you that time. Aha! Oh, wasn't ready for that one. I'm so dazed. Okay, wait, let's just run back up the hill on the flat. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. No, no, no. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Run. I'm fine with you doing that. I don't want to bring you down now. I can easily dodge these attacks. Where's my friend? Oh. Wow, what the hell was that? I've only got 4 livers left to eat. Ah, that was kind of a miss. Glad he's not picking up my horse and running with it. Can I, like, shoot you in the head for extra damage? Oh, he's finally here! Fire a crossbow bolt. I'm so close to killing him. Okay. Stun's nearly up. But every time I roll, I lose my recharging from my... Oh, gosh, that's a strong attack. Okay. This is it. We're going to get on this time when he comes down. Me and you, Vasima. Just do the really slow motion spin. Right. Flip. Oh, he stabbed me good. Come on, creep up on it. Oh, that wasn't a good creep up. Stun! Slice him up! Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh. Wow. That was intense.
Not bad. Not bad.
Would have been a lot easier on the easier difficulty, I can tell you that.
Could stand to improve some things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Alright. Alright. So take a trophy from the body. This is gonna be gross, isn't it? I'm gonna break this thing wide open. Do I have to... How do I slice your head off, bro? Do I just... Take a trophy from the Griffin's corpse. Am I missing something? Oh, it's over here. That's why. It's kind of odd. Monster Core, Monster Eye, Monster Heart. Oh, Griffin Mutagen, Griffin Trophy. It's not in the body. It's kind of odd. Game's not perfect, but it's absolutely incredible. That's a very squelchy sound. Alright, so, mutagens enhance your abilities or create a special potion called a mutagen decoction. So, he's missing his head because it's on the side of our horse. And so now it's a trophy and I can ride with it. Just this griffin head bobbing on the side of my horse. And what it does in the inventory, over here, 10% chance to dismember now. It's our relic trophy. That's pretty cool. And also in character, we have a mutagen. Place mutagens in appropriate slots to bonus. I was a green one, wasn't it, though? Yeah, that's a shame. So 50% vitality. So once activated, mutagens grant bonuses. Both mutagens' abilities are marked with a color. And then put a mutagen in the field to same color to increase its bonus. But same color does not. More mutagens that match the color further increase it. Okay, cool. So it's at 50 because we don't have any green abilities, but that's alright. I'm fine with that. 50 vitality is still good. Even though we have 3,700. 50 is not that much, but hey, 50 is 50. Cool. So you know what, guys? I think this is going to be a great place to end the video. Not because... Oh, the bees are back.
Giddy up.
Hold on, I'll explain that. The bees are back here. I just think I've shown off the game really well without spoiling too much of the story and just how the Witcher game is so... The world is so alive and beautiful. Finally, I'm going to get some Igni and I'm going to burn this. I'm going to set that little honeycomb thing on fire. It means the bees, thankfully, die. Burns off and I can collect the honeycomb. I've been doing a very good job and I've been selling them and I actually sell them for a considerable amount. Do I have to wait for it to finish burning? Because it's, There we go. Jeez, it's going crazy there. Oh, I might have already looted it just a second ago. Very good. Cool. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed The Witcher 3 as much as I do. I love a beautiful open world game and there's something about this one which is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to finish off by riding to the Nilfgaardians, which should be...
Place of power.
If I've got it right. Oh, these places here, they give you an ability point, and then from then on you can just increase the ability of one of your signs by going up to it for 30 minutes, which is quite a long time. But I'm going to ride to the Nilfgaardians, which is all the way up at that castle up ahead. I just thought a nice scenic ride would be a good way to finish the video. But no, keep going, buddy. Through here. Round to the side. Through the swamp. With those flammable gases. So many amazing things about this game. And I'm only this area which we've been exploring is cool. It's essentially the tutorial world. And that's what I find crazy. It is so much fun. So you guys, I'm going to end the video here. And then I'm just going to keep playing the game myself. Because I can't wait to play more. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you later.